Hey guys, this is Shadrow
And Fertro.
and this is the 8th episode of Season 3 of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic called Apple Family Reunion.
So why do they have apples in the... There's an apple.
Cause, well, yeah, why would they have an apple
In storage.
in storage like that?
And look how good it looks.
It's been bitten, but it's like perfect condition apple.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, but if you take a bite of an apple and leave it for like 5 minutes, then it already starts to go brown, let alone, you know, staying perfect. Unless they're hybrid apples.
It's a banana apple.
A Bananco.
Bananco, creators of Calamari Banana Sea.
And My Little Pony Fruit Tails.
I like how just this one time they've had all the Apple family arrive for the reunion, whereas like every other time it's been like a quarter of them.
Yeah, they're hicks in the way that they have a huge family because nobody can stop breeding.
Except, I don't know, I'm fairly sure there's no inbreeding involved, but you can never know.
Well, it could be inbreeding, and well, that would explain why Apple Bloom's a bit of an idiot. Because, you know, she's kind of a bit messed up in the head. She also has 4 eyes, have you noticed? And 12 nipples. Speaking of nipples, I'm either have a pimple on my chest or I'm growing a 4th nipple.
That's why they tried, I think it was Apple Bloom, who, I can't remember who it was that was trying to make it, but whoever was making it made the 5-legged outfit in the Showstoppers.
Exactly.
It's because it was for Apple Bloom, because she has 5 legs.
I expected somebody else, Big Mac, because he's quite well hung.
Oh.
Because, you know, that's an original joke.
Anyway,
Let's
that's...
start talking about penises and get on with the episode.
Yes, even though that's what we do most of the time anyway.
Yeah. I wish I could do that.
If only, like, wrinkly skin worked that way, like you could just pull it back with your hands. It's like, I'm young again!
I do that with my testicles.
I'm young again!
Look, pull it up. I'm a woman!
I would never volunteer to do any form of manual labor.
No. But you'd get to like it. No, you wouldn't. Nobody would.
Like, I'd only do it if I was being offered money. I wouldn't just be like, you relax, I'll do all the work. I'd be like, fuck you, I'm gonna go play video games.
God, you're a dish.
And they've got the farm... What's that photo called again? Or picture where it's like the farm couple with the pitchfork?
Oh, God, what's it called? This is gonna drive me nuts.
Someone in the comment section will probably...
Everyone in the comment section, you mean? Everyone's gonna do it all at once.
They'll all jump on the comment about this one thing bandwagon.
Yeah.
I can't tell... Do you think they just have the exact same Granny Smith voice for when she's younger, or do you think they've, like, changed it a little bit? I guess it sounds sprier, but it still sounds like the same
Voice actor and everything. And
it's like, you sound like an old lady. It should be common sense that
I know nothing about sewing, but
you need something to keep the string from just going through all the fabric.
Surely have. I don't think we're ever gonna finish that doggone thing.
See, and we're not supposed to, Applejack. It's supposed to just be a thing that goes on forever, like those triangles.
dumbass.
You don't eat the whole goddamn thing in one go.
It's like an aioli. That's like
This, for some reason, I think I'm the only one that's actually creeped out by that. Just because she can talk, like she looks like she's of the age that shouldn't be knowing words yet, and I'm just like,
You're not creeped out by Rugrats, are you?
no, but like that's baby talk or whatever. Whereas the adult understood what she was saying. In Rugrats, it's literally just translated baby talk.
Yeah, but some people claim they can understand what their baby's babbles mean.
I don't
Because they're
know.
fucking stupid.
Point is, baby Applejack scares me because she can speak.
I could speak when I was not a baby. When I was 5,
Exactly.
I could speak. I was still I was still in diapers, so I was classified as a baby.
You're still in diapers now.
No, I'm not still in diapers now. I've had big boy pants for 3 months now.
Oh, okay.
It was my Christmas present. I got to have big boy pants. I've only had 4 accidents so far. Today. By the way, if your brother asks, they're yours.
Oh god. Like how the first family reunion, the barn wasn't even set up. And it's like, I don't fucking know. Like, they set up the barn in like 2 hours to a song.
Because, you know, yeah.
Oh, to be fair though, they had like 30
Hey.
fucking people, whereas back then it was like just 3. And I think the writer said that these shooting stars here represent Applejack's parents in the sense that they're dead. Like, they are officially dead family members. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm sad now.
But it's like with the last episode, how it adds that like level of maturity that they actually did put in there that time rather than just take it out.
True. Now she's all sad.
And they don't expressly say it, it's just implied or whatever. Like how Scootaloo is supposedly crippled and unable to fly or whatever. That's just...
She's a retard!
It's just implications. It's not actually stated. Like, Scootaloo can't fly, and she never will.
She was born with Up syndrome.
Wouldn't that mean that she'd be able to fly all the time?
No, well, yeah, but that's not...
It's
People with
just-
Down syndrome, it's not like they can only not fly.
No, but people with Down syndrome can't fly anyway.
Neither can normal people, so that means there'd be no difference.
So that means only people with Up syndrome can fly.
Yes.
So Scootaloo doesn't have Up syndrome because she can't fly.
Shit! What have we done?
I don't know. Oh, there was a freaking gif that I saw of this where the rooster crows and his eye just gets bigger and bigger until it absorbs the entire image. I was like, oh dear God!
I could do that.
Do it now. Just find an apple tree.
Did it.
That was the apple tree,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen.
There's apples everywhere. See, listen.
We are literally recording this in an apple farm right now.
Yeah. We're in a barn. There is horse poo everywhere, and I just stepped in some because we are also walking around.
It's just... I like how these are the only moments that you really see any of the, like, friends or whatever. Like, just Pinky's just at Sugar Cube Corner and whatnot. It's
Yeah.
like, this is all you're needed for.
So surely she could make it.
Dead.
As I was saying, I'm sure she could. I have to do that this afternoon. I have to chop a bunch of wood. That's why we have an axe in the back of the car. I'm
Oh.
serious. Yeah, it's a big axe in the back of the car.
This is just sitting there.
It's just because it has a little rubber thing on it, so you don't chop your fingers off by accident. So
And just because you were talking over it, I like how Spike was a lighter. just
I can be a lighter.
it's just like, no, you can't.
Oh God, old people are gonna go on about the kids these days.
I do like how, like, the old people in this show generally aren't represented as, like, back in my day, we just went to the farm and we walked 500 miles to the snowplow where we school. Whereas in this, they're just like, I'm old. Get over it.
I'm old. Suck my dick.
You know, all the people that were butthurt because Brayburn didn't get a line in this. It's like, yay, I don't care about Brayburn. And I don't think he was the turnip guy. I don't think he was confirmed as an Apple family member until this episode or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
because I thought he was like a rare. Wasn't he with Rarity?
he was in Canterlot doing like
Yeah.
window cleaning jobs. So
And then it was like Rarity, hey Rarity, and
so I don't know. Maybe just the Apple family is like every hick. It's just. And one Brooklyn pony. It's just-
what on Pond? She shouldn't be an apple.
Forget about it. Doing this Brooklyn accent makes it difficult to concentrate on apple bucking.
I can't do a Brooklyn accent. I just sound like you're a retarded Scotsman.
Like a 7-legged race. We should make it a 6-legged race, then it would be even more confusing. It's just their back legs tied together as well. Like how Applejack is worst pre-planning possible, because you don't force people to do everything at a given location.
I
It's
do.
like you go to a convention, you don't just go like, okay, everyone sit down and attend the panel. Right the fuck now.
Get the fuck up! Also, I realized that three-legged race wouldn't be 2, 3, 6, 12, 7, 8-legged race wouldn't be so bad if they had the back two, because there are certain horses that you train and they're called paces, so like it's left legs and right legs together. So if they were paces, they would do okay. I'm not stalling to fill up the time.
But they're not paces, so...
Well, they might be. You don't know.
They're ponies.
But a pacer is just...
Yeah, like
it's an event.
I know what you mean, but I'm saying, like, odds are none of them have trained in pacing.
Well, maybe
To be fair, they've got, like, the brains of humans or whatever, so it's probably not that difficult for them to just coordinate their legs.
Should. Not like normal horses who kind of see a pipe in the ground and just kind of go, oh, I'm going to trip over and snap my leg now.
See, I like how these... You've got this, like, connection between the three characters that you... It feels genuine, essentially. It doesn't feel like they're just like, we bond because we're old people. It's like, we bond because we're friends since we were kids.
Are you gonna join us in some quilting?
No. God, those teeth are creepy.
This is... Teeth and old people are always creepy.
They are a bit, especially when they have obviously fake ones and they're bright white, as if someone's just kind of gotten white out and gone like it's all over their teeth.
Swallowed some bleach. This is smart thinking, Applejack. Put loud appliances next to old people.
Let's get to head.
This
is some Final Destination shit.
It's like throughout the whole time that they're trying to get her out of there, she's like slowly inching closer and closer, like throwing all these different things at her to try and get it to stop, and just none of it's working.
Oh god, that'd be funny.
It's like the elevator.
It's funny because old people like sewing.
But they like knitting more. I have no idea what they're saying.
Neither do I. I'm just zoning out. I think I'm dying.
It's like a look of absolute, like, why are you even trying? Oh, and if you listen carefully, wait for it. Oh, I don't know if I could hear it, but
I'm pretty sure I did.
There's a Wilhelm scream there.
So suddenly they have it. Why?
I don't know. I think because most of the time people nowadays don't use the Wilhelm scream unless they're trying to get that as like a shout out. They don't use it because they have no other stock effects available, and so I don't know. I feel like they threw it in for season 3 because it's like, look, even more adult references or whatever.
But they're just, why would you use the Wilhelm scream for somebody who has a high-pitched girl voice?
I don't know. I mean, they hid the Wilhelm scream under a different pony's gasp back in the Trixie episode, so...
True.
I like how... This pony had like a Scottish accent or something. If we were actually listening to her, we would have found out.
What?
We've got a Scottish and a Brooklyn and every hick ever.
And a Welsh pony.
Apparently, every single pony is just good at balancing plates on sticks.
Of course.
It's like, how do you do that? What's a pickly pluff nugget?
Fucking...
It's like
thistles, I don't know.
Chicken nugget, but it's made out of whatever pluffs are. It's a chicken.
Yes.
Chickens are pluffy. That's how pro Babs is. She just catches it.
Son of a bitch. We have a goat named Babs. She's little and her horn broke. And it's...
Does she bad seed everything?
No.
She was like, no, fuck you.
So wait, hang on. You said Bads. This one's Babs.
Yeah, Babs seed. So does it do bad stuff?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Babs, her horn broke. And we came out one day, it's just kind of on its side and there's blood everywhere. Right. That's not the best. Let's listen.
It's just, I don't know. I feel like the point of the whole episode is like Applejack is being stupid because she's trying to schedule everyone to do shit rather than just hang out or whatever. Yeah. But it's like, why are you so stupid?
Dang it, Applejack. I love you to bits, but you're being a bitch.
She's like, this is meant to be a relaxing ride. So let's kick it up to a not relaxing ride where you all are terrified by flying literal fruit bats.
Yes. And especially old people on there. She just made lovey eyes at Big Mac. She's craving. She wants it bad.
Bad.
She wants it with a goat.
You could have just asked. She's like, nah, my plan is coming to fruition. Literally.
Old people, heart attacks. Suddenly, everyone was dead.
She likes her false teeth. Does this mean we're getting married? It's like that's the tradition, throw a pair of chompers at someone.
If you manage to catch them in your mouth, it's void. But now they're going the other way.
Oh, no, because it's angles?
I suppose, yeah.
I think it's just the one tree sets off the rest of them.
Son of a bitch.
Rainbow! It's like, it does look fine, just this stupid old lady needs to not wear apples on her head. I like how, essentially they're cannibals, aren't they? Because they're fruit bats in that they represent fruit, but they also eat fruit, like actual fruit bats.
Well, I suppose what you represent isn't necessarily what you are.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Applejack isn't apples.
True.
Don't tell me what to do! Just
Show me what you're working with.
One pony just sitting on the carriage, like, fucking deal with it. Crashes into the barn and dies, and then there's a funeral. And then everything turns to the darkest sides.
Da, 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 da.
There's just this carrot farm in the back there.
Ruined. Everything is ruined.
That's what you get for trying to be good at things.
So sorry.
Dickhead!
I remember there was some image thing that was going around that I originally saw on EQD that was about, like, Applejack being honest and kind and helping everyone without any kind of compensation or anything like that, and then, like, the words worst pony and uninteresting and stuff are thrown around, and she's, like, sitting there crying. And it's like, just because she's, like, a nice person, that doesn't equal an interesting character. That just means she's a nice person. Like,
Yeah, right.
Mary Sue is a nice person.
I'm a nice person, doesn't mean I'm interesting. I'm interesting to psychologists, but they like me.
Like, not to say that Applejack is an awful character, but, like, fucking stop being stupid!
It's supposed to show that I was about to say everyone has flaws, but not everybody has flaws like that guy's face. Did you see it? It was just super duper long.
Well, he is a horse.
Fuck you. It was just like he kind of had a huge thing and he had nostrils and mouth kind of cramped in the very end. It's just, my name is Mr. Hussybiz.
Trust me, Granny Smith. This'll be
It's just kind of like so wide bottom tooth or whatever it is.
And now, time to bribe the family.
There he is again!
Not even bribe the family, it's blackmail the family into helping with manual labor. It's like, if you don't help me make this barn, you will all be killed.
There he is again! He's got a funny shaped head! That's really dangerous too, throwing nails at people.
Just take that! It's like the Tomb Raider video, just right through the head.
It's like, oh, and they keep doing, no!
I love all the shots of the Rayburn and he never says anything and everyone's like, say something! It's like, lol.
Yeehaw. Duck!
She's like, look at my butt.
I'm in heat. Please do your thing.
So, I think in general, I don't know, a lot of people seem pretty indifferent to this song. Mostly just because of like how simple it is. It's like, raise the bar in numbers. The end. And I don't know, I guess it's got that country influence to it and a lot of people are like, fuck country!
It's got corny country.
It's like, I'm fine with it. It's definitely not my favorite. That's probably still Babseed or whatever. But it's not the worst song, especially in like the whole series. It's not the worst song. Just look at all this fucking paint.
What would you say is the worst song?
I don't know. I'd have to
She
think about
can't be sure.
it.
Shut up, Spike!
I don't mind that one.
Spike.
I like that animation there, just like the whole... It's country Octavia. She could be Cuntavia.
Oh dear, it's gonna be a long night.
Of masturbation.
That too.
It's just,
But
just poke. Like not even enough force to turn it on. Just pokes it and then runs on.
poke it and it falls over and smashes. Doggone it.
Way to go, Applejack! She's like, come get some. Just,
My body is ready.
I love how they're so fine with just grabbing onto it. It's like, hey look, slaver.
Hmm.
Babsie's like, I hated my trip here. This was boring and stupid. Leave me alone.
I got a nail in my hoof. It's getting infected. I might have to die.
I don't think my parents will let me talk to you anymore. It's just a bathtub. It's like she's not cleaning dishes, she's just taking a bath outside.
My parents seem to think you're a lesbian. You.
No. I like the slightly different art style for the photos. It's like Lauren Faust's original drawings or whatever, where it's
Yeah.
like very simple. Just like, hello.
Go, Beardy.
Sandwich.
Quilt.
I like it, Applejack's like, I'm hiding your fucking teeth down here, bitch. It's like, suck it.
Fucking come get me.
And there were the two shooting stars again. It's again, said it earlier, but it is nice to have like a writer specifically say, these represent Applejack's dead parents. It's like,
Yeah.
shit. It's like that little hint of maturity in a show for little girls that little girls probably won't even notice because it's just shooting stars. It's just,
Pretty much, because you know what children are like. They're like, hey, there's shooting stars, people never die. Daddy's 7 years old.
this is for Shadrow.